guys, welcome back to another episode of The Lazy Gamers with Banished in episode 2. Wanted to bring you guys back in. They didn't quite get everything done that we were hoping for, but they did get the pasture done and they got our 2 shops done. A couple houses, did get things harvested and got this ready to go. I wanted to start assigning these, but I want you guys to be involved, so I think we're going to do pairs here. And we will need, okay, so we got orchards, and it says there's already, well, there's 2 farmers, so we need to add at least 1 farmer. And then we've got the blacksmith, and 50 always has been good, so I'm going to leave 50 there and here. That does not give us any laborers right now, which, when everybody gets their job done, there'll be laborers, but or if they don't have work to do, yada yada yada, skippy, that's kind of how that works. As you can see, they're all picking stuff up and working when they don't have anything going on. So, we want to get things moving. Hopefully they're carrying stuff. Yeah, they're loading stones and things like that over here. We are going to go ahead and have them clean out. Actually, let's do it from this way. Clean out this stuff. We want them to get rid of all that right in here. During the winter time, I tend to have them do a lot of that, and we'll do a nice little area through here, and hopefully get some of that ready and get some resources going in the middle of winter. So we had somebody born, so somebody come in to be a laborer. So we're gonna let that go. Now we're gonna do our church and our schools over in the main area. As we start building more and more, we're gonna do it that way. It's something I've been thinking about, instead of doing the church and the school here in the town hall. We're gonna move all that over to this little area where, when we start out with our town, we're going to build a town hall and all that right in here. I'm kind of thinking, this is kind of one of these weird maps. Yeah, really not a lot I can do, except do something like that and build across. It's just, the map just kind of sucks, to be quite honest. I'm gonna have to make do with what I got. Ooh, we got another crop field. So what do we got? We got wheat over there. Let's do cabbage here. I can assign that because, like I said, the farmers right now are doing labor work, and they will continue to do labor work until it's all done. So they should be knocking stuff down and going. We've got a little bit of food. What's up? We've got 8 of 20, so we can hold 20. We will keep that at 8 of 20. There's no reason to butcher early, so we will do that when we get to 20. We'll let it run for a while, build up some food, and then we'll split this herd off into 2. And then we'll let one always build, and we'll have one split into 2 more. So what we'll end up doing is keeping one as the breeding herd, so to speak, and keep splitting it. So I don't know how many animals per se we're going to get, but we'll start with a few pastures. So everybody's trying to do a little bit of work as they can, and they're going to get started up in here. Yeah. And they're all trying to do tools and get everything going, and that's what we want. So we're kind of back to the waiting game here. Really, we shouldn't be doing anything. Well, they're getting those trees ready. So, let's see. So we're just gonna, again, just waiting. They haven't built any more houses, so I'm not gonna worry about putting any more houses in right now. So I might maybe do a little house area here. Like make a road, do one house couple houses here and flip them around, do one there to the street, and maybe bring them back ways, something like that. It's kind of what I'm thinking. If that made any sense to any of you, that's what I'm thinking. So. There's just not a lot of room for anything. Luckily, we do have firewood and stuff. And I might be doing this totally wrong to those that are professionals at this game. I am definitely not a professional with this game, but I like to play it, so I do it my way. I put these in, but I swear they never use a path. I don't think they ever use a path. This little spot over here reminds me of that show. I got a hill there. I wouldn't be able to come right across it. That's gonna suck. I'm gonna have to bring it over and then build a stupid tunnel just to get back in there. Huh. Jesus Christmas. I do not like this map. But it's the random one that we got, so it's the random one we're gonna use, I guess. It'd be nice to have a big flat area to make it work. Really not a whole lot going on, guys. We're just trying to get the building going. Get through this first year, this first winter. Now, like I said, I'm going to release these. This will be probably released somewhere. You've probably seen this in all, well, if you're on, staying with us, you're seeing us on the 11th in September. But if you guys want to see them more often, instead of just like once a week, let us know. I don't mind doubling up games. I mean, we do it all the time. As you know, we got Mitch has got his poker series going pretty much every day, and we're doubling up on that. If you guys want to see them, I don't care. We'll release as many games as you guys want to see for a day. If you're liking a series or something. But this is a slow-moving game. It does take a while to get in. But that's just how this game works. So I'm gonna pause right now and let these guys build out. Stop boring you, and we'll come back in a little bit. Okay, so we're back, and they pretty much got everything built. Got all this stuff cleared up, but we got some hungries going on here. There's nothing in, and hopefully they're going to start getting some, we're in spring by now, and hopefully they start getting some food in there. I would have thought that would help get them through the winter, but apparently it didn't. And hopefully we don't lose anybody this early in the game. But we're going to go ahead and look at doing I want to do it. What I should have done is got a gatherer going almost immediately, and I didn't do that. I didn't think about it. And so what I'm going to do is get this gatherer's hut. Let's get this gatherer's hut in about right in here, and we are going to actually come down. I got to remember where it's at. Yeah, we're gonna make this a priority. We want that like now. Get that done. Because gathering can really keep food in, and so we want them to get that done as quickly as possible. Since we do got our bridge coming over there. I'm not gonna put in sidewalks just yet, because I'm gonna space some stuff out in here. Usually I put my gatherer's hut, my forestry, and hunter and the herbalist all out in the same area. But because we're stuck in between here, I don't know. I have to think about that. I mean, because if I do Where's the foresters? I do a forester's lot. Yeah, they're about the same. I mean, about the same. It would cover most of it, so I guess I could probably do that and not hurt too much. Get the forester out there too. And get our herbalist. We do right here. We usually rotate that around. Put our herbalist in. And then we want to do our hunter. I typically put a hunting cabin in. I usually do them back to back. I'm not going to say it's the right way to do it, but that's how I do it. I think I kind of screwed up there. I guess we'll see how that turns out. I found it was right here. We'll go ahead and do priority right in that area and get all that up as quickly as possible. We'll also give them resources out there. And what we'll end up putting a barn over this way, and we'll put and we'll put a Poochman jigger. This thing, we'll put a stockpile over here. Just so that they have places to put everything, but I like to kind of get it going. And then that'll help with food and medicine and all that stuff. Now that we kind of know where it's at, I'm going to bring up and then we'll end up putting some stuff right that way. So, hopefully, and we still got food problems, so hopefully. I mean, there's not much. Oh, so the fishermen are keeping the food. It looks like they're getting a little bit, but they're using it right up, is what it looks like is happening to me. Hopefully, these guys put a move on getting this stuff done. Let's do this. Let's crank up. Let's go ahead and put everybody building. Hopefully, they'll put a move on that. They did a priority for a reason. We wanted a priority. Right? Right. That's what we did. 0 yield. They're not even, the farmers aren't even working there. Oh, that's an orchard. Hey, look at there. They're working the cabin. I got a feeling we're going to lose somebody. Oh, they got a little food. I think the fishermen are just barely keeping up with what's going on. And that's why I want to gather that, going pretty quick. And we'll back off and put one of the builders and then just have one builder if I have to. And hopefully get everything else going. Yeah, I mean, we're getting just not quite there with adults yet, and that's just where we're at, is we need adults to come in. Yeah, see, so we're starting to get some hunger going on. Even though we've got fish, they're not getting fast enough. It's like, go get the food. I can't help you if you don't go get the food. There's a little bit there. Eat light, share, but there's food. We'll run a run over here too and get that going. And we'll build back in here. If we make it that far. Like I said, all our food production is going to be over here. In this area, or as much as we possibly can. Oh, I'm getting a little nervous on the whole, if we're going to have enough people to manage this thing. I don't want to take it early because it doesn't usually help. Still losing everybody, so they're kind of going the way they're going, doing the best they can. We're going to have some starvation here. I didn't think we'd have really any starvation. I didn't think it would happen. We're in late spring. I mean, I know they can starve on this game, but I just figured that little field would kind of catch them out, keep them over, but man, it sure didn't do the job, did it? So episode 2, I mean, we've got everything laid out to be built. Might be a short episode here. Or, yeah, what I'm thinking is I'm going to go ahead and pause. I'm going to go ahead and stop. Let them build. If somebody dies, I'll point it out when I come back. Right now we've got 17 people and 11 children. So if they do die, I will point that out to you. I will let you know that they died. But there's no point in sitting here waiting. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. So we'll be right back. We'll let these guys do their thing. Okay guys, I wanted to come back because we did have 2 people die. And they died because of starvation, which, like I said, I kind of figured. I think it's this one, yep. That house, both of my people there died. They died of starvation, which we kind of knew that was coming. There's really not a lot I can do about it at this point. They are working pretty steadily at getting crops going, and hopefully that will get them through the winter. But right now, and the gather is not done yet. We are, like I said, they are clearing this stuff out, getting it ready, but it just hasn't got done yet. And I should have put in, there's really no place to put it in though without making them clear it out first. There's a spot to put materials. The only place they have was way over here. I could have cleared something out first before I did it, and I probably should have. That way they didn't have to run all the way back. I could do a small one in here, but I don't think they would do that. Well, they might do that if I change the priority level on it. I don't know. It's summertime, and hopefully we get a good couple harvests so that we can get these guys through the winter. They're still just building and trying to get things going. Darn it. Starvation. But guys, this game may not last that long. But we'll play until every last person is kicked over. And there's not enough people doing that. We gotta have people tending to. Gotta have people here. So I'm gonna take back from the herdsman and go here. Because we need those farms running. We really need those farms running. I'm trying to see, I might be able to put one in right there and make it a priority. Let's try that. I mean, it may not work out well for us, but let's go ahead and build our big stockpile right here. Ah, too big. Right there, and then we'll go ahead and make that a huge priority. I mean, we want this is what we want them to focus on, because if we can get them focusing on that, then they have a place to put all the stuff that they're doing and not have to run it all the way back. That's kind of my idea. And then I'll put a barn over here too, so they don't have to run that all the way back when we get it gathered or something. So anyway, guys, we're going to pause again. We're going to go back and let them do this. If we lose more people, I will let you know. Oh, we got some more people moved in. But hopefully here before it's late summer, so we should start harvesting before too long. Doesn't look like we're going to get a very good crop, though, which could suck. This is a pretty tough domain, and part of my problem is that I should have built the gatherers at first. Or I should have got that going pretty quick. I should say that's one of the things that I know to put in. I just didn't get it in there like I should have. And right now, since we don't have a whatchamajigger, a blah blah blah. Man, I can't even think. We'll go in here. A town hall. We won't even get any nomads, so we can't keep anything running that way either. And I just play I'm just gonna play the nomads as is. I'm not gonna do, you know, yay, nay, or whatever. I'm just gonna kind of play it as it goes. And hopefully they get this going, so we're gonna let them keep building and keep getting stuff done, and hopefully they do that and we don't lose a bunch more. But I got a feeling that we're going to start losing some people. Continue still losing. We got 12 children though and 16 adults, so we just got to let it go. So we'll be back as soon as we get these built out. Or well. And we just lost someone else to starvation, but hopefully we don't completely go off. We got 15 and 12. Let's see what happens. Okay, guys. Well, we're back, and we lost a ton of people. We're down to 11 adults and 7 children, so we lost quite a few in this process of trying to get this stuff built. And they're in the runs of building. We did get a hunter's cabin. They did get that put up, which is kind of odd because I thought I had to do that as priority. Maybe it messed up when I did this. But I'm going to try to get that priority back on this. Because we're needing food. Food's our biggest issue right now. Now I don't know, it's 3rd season, so these may actually start producing. I mean, the fishermen are trying. That's just how it is, and we don't have enough people to run the herdsmen. We got 2 people building right now, and they're just doing what they can do. There's not much that they can do about that. I'm gonna do stone. I need stone to get the stuff out, so I'm gonna have them do stone over right in here. It's gonna be closer here. But hopefully they'll get that stone done, but it's going to have to get laborers to do it, which we don't have. So I'm going to pull one guy off and at least let him do one, and we're just going to do the best we can, because they lost so many people. But hopefully now, we've got 3 farmers, and that is it, managing everything, which is going to make the yields low. This could be a death sentence, but we're going to try to come back from it. The best we can do is try to come back. And we're going to call that, just going to do a brief overview. We're going to go ahead and call that the episode 2. Unfortunately, we just got to let it run. And we'll let this run, and we'll see what they do. Hopefully they get these built, and stop losing people. That's the goal. We will have to wait and see how that's going to work. There's just no way to tell but to try. So anyway, guys, remember, the day's what you make it, so let's make it a good one.